Marshall, it's great to have you. And before we get started, I kind of want to get a little backstory of, you're from Meade County, right?
Yes.
Okay, what was that like? Like growing up kind of in the country, right?
Yeah. There's not a lot of people there. Only one high school in the county, so you know everybody. You know where everybody lives, so it's a very tight knit community.
Yeah. Did you grow up on a farm?
No, we grew up on old farmland actually. So like we used to wake up, you'd have random horses and cows in your front yards. You're getting ready for school and stuff. Farmers coming around trying to rally all the animals up. So it was different for sure.
Was it nice, like being relatively close to home when you did decide to come to WKU?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm only like an hour 15 away from here, so I get a lot of opportunity to shoot back home, go see the family. So it's very nice.
Did you grow up watching WKU football at all?
Yeah, actually. So my first time coming to WKU was in 2013 when Meade played the high school state championship here, and then whenever my brother came here, we started coming to a lot of games and watching a lot of football here.
When did you start playing football?
I believe it was around the 4th grade I started playing football.
Okay, and did you play a lot of positions, or were you the big boy in the middle like every time?
I actually believe I started playing center and like middle linebacker, and then I even played punter like in like the 5th grade. But I've always been on the line in some form. Yeah.
Were you a good punter?
At the time, yes. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Not anymore. And did you like the defensive side at all? You said middle linebacker. Like, did you have any aspirations to do that?
Yeah. When I played high school football, it was I played defensive end too. I played both ways, and I like defense a lot. But I realized like with my size and frame, probably offensive line was going to be the best bet for me playing college football.
What was the point in your career where you were like, okay, like I can actually like make football my life. I can go to college for this, have a chance to go to the NFL?
I wouldn't say I had that feeling until maybe this season. I came here and walked on, and whenever I told my mom this before, whenever I walked on here, I was thinking maybe I could be a scholarship guy, by junior or senior. I never thought I'd have, be a conference player and be a starter. So, I'd say just recently I thought I'm somewhat good.
Yeah. After your freshman year, after that, it was just like you started almost every game since you've been here, and now you're a senior. What's it kind of like to be able to like put on that WKU jersey and run to that tunnel, knowing like you're one of the main guys that this team relies on?
Yeah, it's a blessing. Like I said, looking back, I never thought I'd be in this position. So, I sometimes like to look back on like my journey and how I've gotten here. And it's a crazy, like surreal feeling every time I get to walk on that field and say like I'm a WKU football player. It's amazing.
What made you want to walk on at WKU? Was it the opportunity to potentially be scholarship, or was it just the love of the game?
Well, my brother went here, and I always loved WKU, and they're the only school. I emailed I think every in-state school in Kentucky, saying, "Hey, I'm Marshall Jackson. I'd love to walk on, play football here." And WKU was the only school to reach out and be like, "Yeah, we'd love to have you as a walk-on." So that was a huge reason.
What's your favorite memory you've ever had wearing the WKU jersey?
It's got to be the famous Toaster Bowl. I mean, that was a surreal game. I mean, that was probably the most insane game I'll ever play in my life.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you did have a field goal block in that game, right?
Yeah, yes, I did.
What was that moment like?
Good clean snap. Kick on the way. It is blocked. It is loose on the turf in Western Kentucky.
That moment was crazy for about 10 seconds, then we had to go back on offense. So then it was a pretty short-lived, like, okay, got to lock back in now.
Did you like know you were gonna block it, or did it like hit your hand and you were like, what was that?
I did not know I was. It was more like it hit my hand and I was like, oh, I did it. Okay.
Yeah. Was that something you've ever like experienced before, like blocking a field goal or anything crazy like that?
I had blocked one earlier in the season, but not in that scenario with the game on the line in that fashion.
No, that's awesome. That's such a cool moment. What would you say is kind of one of your favorite memories from the team off the field?
I'd say this year alone, as an offensive line, we've never like bonded as well, and like I've never been out to eat with the offensive line as we did this year. Like this offensive line is special, and we've really bonded off the field. So I'd say like this whole season with those guys has been great.
All right, well, last thing I want to end it with is if you had to give a piece of advice to someone out there looking to maybe be a walk-on at a school, but grow up, get a scholarship, have aspirations in the NFL, what would you tell them?
I'd say just keep going and believe in yourself. I'd say so many times, personally, I kind of lost the faith and I didn't believe in myself, but I had great parents and support models who told me to keep going no matter what, and so that helped me a lot. I wish I had always believed in myself like those people had believed in me, but that's why I would say to people, just keep going no matter what, just keep pushing.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Sir.